So today I'm going to be playing Arena's Magic the Gathering Standard 2022 format, playing this blue-white, what I've dubbed it as a Monk Dungeon Speedrun Tempo deck. What the deck aims to do is to outpace the opponent with solid creatures that also either activate venturing into the dungeon abilities or get benefits from those dungeon abilities, such as the Cloister Gargoyle and Nadar, the Selfless Paladin. This is based off of the deck I previously played in my last stream for the AFR Constructed event. Seen here. The changes I've made to this deck include adding Luminarch Aspirant into the 2-drop slot because it is just an efficient, awesome creature that makes all my other creatures better or itself better as the game goes on. Really solid for its cost. Added Skyclave Apparitions to deal with permanents on the board while also creating more board presence. And then Divide by Zero for more kind of tempo disruption removal to also give me access to a lesson board, which includes more potential removal, card advantage, creature, mascot exhibition, because everybody needs to have a mascot exhibition in their sideboard if they are using lesson learn cards. And then finally, the last piece I've decided to, well, second to last piece, I've added one copy of Hall of the Storm Giants because it seems like it'll just be an addition, a better kind of creature removal, animated creature land that can deal with potential removal spells my opponent could have. Like they leave up 3 mana to deal with something like a Nadar, but instead I activate my Hall of Giants and get in with them not being able to target it because of the ward ability. This deck also has a more fixed mana base with the pathway, Mistgate, Hengate pathway, Gates of Istfell also as an additional utility land to potentially give me late game, life game, and card advantage. Just mainly testing it out, see how it does. That's why there's a fun of one of. And finally, Hanma Pashar, the Ruin Seeker, for additional dungeon triggers. Because based on how I played with this deck last time, going off with the dungeons, giving access to multiple abilities from venturing into the dungeons seems really good. So doubling up on that seems like it'll give me significantly more advantage. Doubling up on my treasure creation, doubling up on kind of reducing the ability of my opponent's creatures to attack me, either giving 2 creatures -4/-0 or selecting 2 creatures that can't attack me. That kind of thing. Anyways, enough talking about this deck for now. Monk class. Great card for getting late game card advantage and then tempo disruption against the opponent. I'm just going to go ahead and hop into the standard ranked queue and get this live stream going. Yeah, boy. Morning tea is great. Okay. Solid playable hand for going first, maybe. Alright. Because I drew that, Cave of the Frost Dragon on turn 2, because otherwise it'd enter tapped. They're going to remove this with Frostbite. Yep. That is fair. Okay. So if I run out Nadar like this, they have to have another land in play to be able to remove it with Frostbite, because it's a 3/3. Or they can just use Dragon's Fire. Cool. Either way, I at least get my initial dungeon trigger. I want to double up on Monk class. No. I do not want to double up on monk class. Alright. So I'm guessing this is probably some kind of combo deck. Or I'm probably gonna get overrun if it's like a dragon. Goldspan Dragon is my guess, is what they're probably gonna drop on me. Or not. Den of the Bugbear. Lots of red removal, jeez. Alright. In that case, let's slow things down and give myself access to more cards. Well, yep, Goldspan. So I can still play a land this turn. I know that thing's coming back. Do I want to be greedy? Alright, now I'll reduce it to memory whenever it comes back. Burn out the Eccentric Apprentice. Myself a creature token. And pass the turn. Alrighty then. Gonna get in for 4 again. Or, well, definitely get in for 4 now that I can't jump block. They've got mana, they've got animated creatures for days. Okay, another Divide by Zero. That is really awkward that it's in the board like that. But I can make this work. Resolve. Alright. Divide by Zero isn't working out the way I was hoping it would with this monk deck. I'm kind of wishing it was a permanent I could put into play. Yeah, they can animate Den of the Bugbear too. Ooh, they tapped it wrong though. That's rough, opponent. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have this game on lock. But that is still, like, rough. That's gotta suck some dookie. Alright. Battlefield. Give creature -4. Drop the Luminarch Aspirant. Divide by Zero, it's not your time right now, but it will be your time. Orb of Dragonkind. Probably gonna sacrifice it to try to find another Goldspan dragon. Would be my guess. And that's a whiff. So from here they can animate one of their creature lands again. It's probably gonna die, but they can animate it still. End of the Bugbear, yep. Go to combat. Go to blockers. Ooh, there's a fly. Perfect. Alright, dig me out of this hole. Card draw, card draw. Damage. I'm gonna go Mad Mage. I want that life. He's, So actually, I leave it like that. I can potentially, like, animate my Frost dungeon if I need it, which would make a 4/5, which would be an excellent blocker if they top deck a Goldspan dragon. So, pass. Using treasure. Oh, okay. So they can maximize their Faceless Havens because they got two. That makes sense. Oh, well. Alright. So, animate. Give me a solid 4/5. Offer trades here. You can either take Nadar or you can take away my Frost Dragon. I'm kind of good with either. Oh, wait, no. Pumping it like that allows him to get rid of both. So that's a good play. Good play on their part. Mutt class. Pump that up. Deal with that. Level up. So now I'm looking at some more cards. Stay on the defensive. So they're going to animate both Faceless Havens. Which I am going to be a little gutsy and let just... Oh, never mind. Okay, cool. One of you is getting in, one of you is not. Alright, looking at a lot of cards here. There's a fly. That could be nice. Missing out on a land. Not bad. All things considered. Run out Skyclave Apparition for trump blocking. Gonna get fly out of here. And pass it back. Alright. Oh, come on. 3 blockers. Guess I accidentally misclicked the cancel block button. Ooh, Heart of the cards. Heart of the Monk card draw. Nadar, sweet. 5/0. Okay, perfect. Let's go, the Eccentric Apprentice. Give me a couple scries. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Go for my buddy Nadar. Which does pump up my board, create some treasures. And with that, return Eccentric Apprentice to my hand with Divide by 0 to give myself more potential triggers. In case I'm at a mascot exhibition point in the game. So, Eccentric Apprentice can chump block if they top deck a dragon again. Yeah, both those are fine for getting exiled. Submit 0, and pass it back. No attacks. So if I'm looking at their creature removal, their removal's primarily been creature based, from what I've seen. Oh, they're just done. Yeah, because I'm getting ahead on card advantage. I'm setting up awesome scries. Good game, well played. That was super close. Whew, living on the edge of my seat. Well, actually, I was reclining in the back a lot of this, but you get the metaphor, hopefully. Audience of one. Okay. So, let's see. How would I want to do this? Probably Luminarch, Aspirant, and if I draw another 2-drop to go with the Monk class that. Otherwise, Hamma to prepare for any more, for my venturing into the dungeon abilities. Ooh. I like the spice. Because I do that too. Good old Monk of the Open Hand that just recently came out, so it's not actually old. Oh, we're gonna play... Okay, so this is a white aggro deck. White double spell aggro, okay. Yep. So they're gonna run out some more 1-drops, I think, which will be tough for me to deal with. Which makes me think I should probably try to divide by 0 if they make the Monk of the Open Hand any bigger. Skyclave, yep. Alright. How do I dig myself out of this? Feast of Memory was not a good call. I probably should have grabbed the Inkling. Summoning, that might have been better. I mean, also bouncing Monk of the Open Hand, too. Oh, it has to be the second spell you cast this turn. That's interesting. Alright. So with that, Nadar. Gargoyle's totally fine with me. Yep, Skyclave. And that's game. Man, white weenie. It is a house. I gotta admit that. Finish me, come on. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, no more fun 13. I still had fun, even though I got wrecked. But that might be a problem of this deck, or this variation of this deck. It is potentially too slow to get off the ground with the curve at like 2 and 3. Being at 1 with a bunch of 1-drops looked pretty effective. Okay. Grandmaster. So now we'll see more of the Monk side of this deck instead of the Venture side. Alright, Cave of the Frost Dragon. Monk of the Open Hand. And in turn 2, I'll probably run out the 1-team Malicion, unless they play something. Oh, yeah, that's... I can live with that. You are allowed to have a pest. And also get more pests. And attack. So, what I would like is probably another 2-drop. Maybe I should look more into blue or white. 2-mana removal. Bounce spells. Okay, Runeseeker. That is ideal. Give me 2 scries. Let's see, do I even want another planes right now? Not really. Perfect. So next turn I can run out Mutt Class, then I can drop Nadar. Ah, rip. Now I won't get all my massive triggers. That's okay though. So I can still create a treasure token. Get in for 2. Don't want to play life gain game. I'm down to play life gain game. Life gain game. That's what we be playing. Life loss, life gain. Choose a Grandmaster of the Flowers. GG, well played. Back into, well, I kind of wish this was a best of 3 format. I'd probably be able to tune the deck a lot better, especially for the next standard, whenever that happens. Probably in sometime in September 2022 or 2021, not in 2022, but expected to last for like 8 or 9 months into the year 2022. Okay, they mulligan down, which is a normal part of Magic, so I shouldn't think too much about that. I'll run out Skyclave, or Luminarch Aspirant. I top decked Skyclave for potential removal. is what my crisscrossed thought process there was. Silencer. I wonder what they're gonna... Elite Spellbinder. Geez, that would actually be a good card in this deck. Huh. Go figure. Opponent. Assuming I'm on some kind of like really good blue-white tempo thing. Oh boy, they're gonna be... Oh my goodness, they're also dungeoning. Yes! Thank you, VG Cake. Alright. So I'll probably go with the Eccentric Apprentice for my first dungeon. Scrying. Actually think I want another land. Let's see, I do want to hold them off for more potential dungeon shenanigans, so I'll get in, but I'll use Skyclave as a blocker because I don't mind losing that to stop their venture. Oh, they also don't mind doing that either. Yep. Aw, man. So much good removal. Alright. 2 can play the venture game. Create a treasure token. Get in for 2. Pass it back. Yep, I'm expecting more removal. Goodbye, Apprentice. Ooh. Man, they really didn't want me to have anything. Okay, so this one I'll actually go on blue. Okay, no, it doesn't matter because I have treasure. I was thinking, do I have to do my mana right? No, I don't. I mean, they can draw a card if they want to get in with Paladin. They could also still have more removal. 5 mana. Yep, Kaya. What are they going to get rid of, though? Yep. Stop the Planeswalker. Okay. So... run this out. Bounce Nadar. I don't mind when they cast Nadar if they go for card draw. They're going to chump block here with their 2/2, but I'm going to get to draw 2 cards here. I don't need that much blue sources. The importance of playing the land right there, though, is so I can activate Cave of the Frost Dragon. Okay. Yep. So yes, right now, Cave of the Frost Dragon. I'm definitely killing Kaya. Because otherwise they're going to start moving my stuff. And take 4. Nagar goes back to their hand, they get a 1/1 spirit. And pass it over here. I am at a point. where I need to rely on my monk class. They're just gonna play that anyways. I actually need to have that back as a blocker. Dang it. Okay. Go up some life. Get in for some damage. Pass it back. Yep. They're potentially one land short. They're getting their... That's fair. You didn't want to attack anyways. What else do they have? It's not a land, otherwise they might have played it. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. Create some tokens, that's fine with me. Take the 2. See what else they run out. Yep, I agree. Very nice indeed. So they're there. I'm here. So I might have potentially had it if I animated the Paladin class, but it's hard to say because they have cards in hand. So the safer bet right now, get the Scry in. So what I can do here, I can divide by 0, return Nadar to their hand, and then with that, actually just, I want life gain. What's my follow-up play here? Lock down the adventurer. Stop it from attacking. Gain some life. Play the plains, pass. Okay. So none of that is removal. And I'm protected from Soul Shatter because I have these higher light cost permanents. But besides that, okay, another Nadar. Okay, they hit Silver Quill Command. Yeah, I can sacrifice Nadar.
Evil flourishes now.
Very close game, VG Cake. Oh boy, howdy. Phewie. That was very close. Keeping it going. Probably that on turn 2. Yeah, this can work. This can work well. Open with an island. Pathways can kind of get figured out when it's time for me to figure out what to do with these pathways. Cool. Island, go ahead. So probably play this one on white at least. Please don't sacrifice your Shambling Ghast and kill him. Okay. There's still village rights, I think. Is there? No. There's no village rights in this format. Please don't tell me there's village rights in this format. Blood Cheese Thirst. Village rights. I totally forgot if village rights is... Okay, just another one. Oh. Oh, phooey. Alright. On that note. Purely just because I drew the Luminarch Aspirant. I'm gonna go Monk class. Luminarch Aspirant. Give a +1/+1 counter here. Get in for damage. Trigger, start my adventures into the dungeon. Single planes is fine, because what I'd probably want to do next turn is fly, and then with the reduced cost, because of Monk class, drop my Grandmaster of Flowers and stall whatever other kind of permanent they potentially run out. Okay. Using Temple of the Dragon Queen as, well, that makes me think they got some kind of dragon there. Combat, make my Luminarch Aspirant a little bigger. Get 2 Venture triggers. Let's go for a Treasure Token for more mana in the future, and let's make a Shambling Ghast kind of null and void there. Well, not entirely null and void. If it dies, then it can still like make a treasure, but the -1/-1 aspect of it from going into a collision is not going to be very effective. Environmental Sciences for mana fixing. So right now I'm seeing primarily green and black. Okay. So now I should be able to hold up Divide by 0 for whatever else they decide to do. Maybe Monk class actually might work better in a blue-white control shell. Is something I just thought of, because it counts for each turn. Speaking of, yeah. Alright. So, I should probably get my card draw first. Let's make you a little bigger, just so you can tank stuff. Card draw in another fly, that should be nice. Gain some life. For now, I'm look at the open hand. Do a Shambling Ghast dirty. Hold up Divide by 0 for whatever else they may potentially play. Do. I feel like they have a dragon. I just don't know what dragon they're running. Oh, probably the black mythic 5/2 with flash that can come back from the graveyard. Alright. Resolves whenever a creature dies, which I feel like does fit into like the Witherbloom ideal archetype that they're trying to create. Oh no, not my Planeswalker. Not my Planeswalker. Please. Not my Grandmaster. I want to draw more cards. Alright. So if I do this, then I can get 3 Venture Triggers going here. With this on the stack, I just want to see. I have no cards in hand. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that works exactly how that works. Let's see. Just because.
Consider the evil within
And
yourself.
combat here. Try to create a reduced creature count from my opponent. 3 Venture Triggers, so they're going to make their own treasure. They're going to gain some life. Scry 1. I don't really care if I draw a monk. Create a treasure token. Scry 2. Skyclave Apparition seems potentially ideal. Maybe it's potential. And then with that, I think I'm just going to bounce their Shambling Ghast, which will force them to, if they want to remove my Grandmaster of the Flowers, they have to play out the Ghast and do that. Otherwise, the other spell I'm concerned about is Blood on the Snow, which is suggested by their Snowlands, which could wipe my board and allow them to get back their Shambling Ghast. But at that point, yep, there it is. My Grandmaster of Flowers will be able to take up to 7 and become a 7/7 flying dragon. I'll get in for, let's see, how much damage should I get in for? So this time I'm going to get me another monk. Monk of the Open Hand. Play the Monk of the Open Hand. Play the Skyclave Apparition. Deal with that. Play the Luminarch Aspirant. Play... I'm just going to hold on to that in case they do. Well, if they board wipe me, again, they're not going to get rid of my Grandmaster of the Flower. That's the thing. They've got to either run out a creature, sacrifice with Necrotic Fumes to deal with the Grandmaster. Well, actually, they can take care of the Luminarch Aspirant. But that's still fine. Good game. Good game. Well played, opponent. I do wish I could have seen what kind of dragon your deck has, but I guess I will never know unless I run into you again, because that's how the ladder in the queue works. Alright. This hand doesn't do anything early. It's very supplemental. It depends on like having more creatures and stuff out. I'm on the draw. I'll try it because I'm still figuring out this deck. Okay, well, never punished. but maybe I will get punished. Alright, Prosperous Innkeeper for solid ramp. I'm expecting removal. And I wouldn't be surprised if I do get hit with removal, but I would like to keep my Yuanti Mali-san, if that's how it's... Yuanti Mali-san, if that's how it's pronounced. Not sure. But, oh well. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, so this is another... This is kind of like a black-green Witherbloom kind of synergy deck. Nice. So lots of life gain with some life drain. Yep, Prosperous Innkeeper is an excellent card for this deck. And I do not want to deal with any more of this. I don't mind them gaining more life. That means I can just venture into the dungeon a little more. Another land, perfect. So, unless they get rid of my Mali-san, my plan next turn is to drop a Monk of the Open Hand. Actually, yeah, I'll just do Monk of the Open Hand. I'll play the Eccentric Apprentice. I don't need to run out Monk class yet. Oh, well, they got another Dina. Maybe I should have taken the Prosperous Innkeeper. Either way, it's hard to say. If they want to get in for one with the Shambling Gas, I'm so okay with them doing that, but knowing... Yep, okay, so they're going to pop that, they're going to blow up my Mali-san right here, yep, because they don't want me to venture into any more dungeons. Joke's on you. All I do is venture. Oh, and monk stuff. I venture and I do monk stuff. Create a treasure token. Could do that. I could fly on the Skyclave Apparition. I mean, it does just like turn it into more of a lightning rod for them to like hit removal at, so I don't want to do it right now. Yeah, what I think I should probably do is try to get Grandmaster of Flowers out. Put pressure on them. I mean, they're gonna have Blood on the Snow again, I'm assuming. And that will disrupt, well, my, like, creature board. But if I have Grandmaster out, then I have that other outlet for a potential, like, win condition. So I think I'm gonna push for that. I like these sleeves. It's like a giant jelly bean monster. Wonder when that dropped. Okay. For the pathway, I like it. Grandmaster Flowers.
I will not tolerate evil in this realm.
Let's stop your shenanigans here.
No peace, my enemy.
End the turn. So next turn, I'll probably use my class to bounce away the token. They are ramping with Binding of the Old Gods. That's a really solid removal spell. It's 4 mana. For 4 mana, it should do everything that it's doing. Wonder if they were able to find something that they were looking for. I think they want to find more removal for Grandmaster, is my guess. Alright. Search my library for another monk. Cast said monk. What am I worried about? What am I worried about? If they got removal, they're going to use it right now. They got Dina's activated ability. I know that. Pressure from flyers. What kind of removal spells am I worried about here? Soul Shatter would just pop Grandmaster, I know that. Because it goes after the highest converted mana cost for a creature or planeswalker. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, this tells me that they are getting ready to wipe the board. So I'm going to pop their treasure. And turn on my monk class. Or max out my monk class. Reach my final level as a monk. Which just gives me access to potentially more spells. Potentially, depending if I'm able to cast one. I have to do 1-2 hit combos. So my guess is they're going to try to... If they have the wipe, they... Oh, each player just sacrifices a creature. Yeah, that's fine. Get another permanent card. Probably Binding of the Old Gods. Back. That way they can deal with my Monk of the Flowers. Is what I'm assuming they would go for. I could be wrong on this. It would be like a solid play for recursion. But I am going to at least draw one card if Monk of the Open Hand is allowed to stay out because it flies. Well, it has fly. Yep. Binding of the Old Gods. Yep. Shambling Ghast. Alright. Okay. Missing out on a land is totally fine. And everybody. Not you. Everybody else. Draw a card. Okay, Luminarch Aspirant hopefully should potentially lock this up. If I'm able to hit another land, well, they need to like take care of my Monk of the Open Hand that flies. First of all. With that, okay. Good game. Good game, well played. I wonder if there's a deck list for that Witherbloom kind of thing I've been seeing. Maybe that's why it's popular. Doing test plays before trying to live stream this, I was seeing a fair amount of white-black kind of Kaya token control decks. So that was my kind of main worry about what I was going to run into. But right now, I'm just, I guess so far green-black has been the popular go-to archetype. Alright, mono white. Maybe mono white. Doesn't have to be mono. Just be white. I am not risking blocking a Clever Luminancer. If they're gonna get in with that, they're gonna pump it, and it's just gonna be me chumping. I accept that. I am well aware of that. Okay. Yep. Actually, they're on green. That's interesting. So get 2 triggers for venturing into the dungeon. Scrying. I need lands. Create a treasure token. Actually... yeah. So playing this out would pump my Monk of the Open Hand. there's an argument to be said for like holding on to a run out, Nadar, Gargoyle, things that are about to pop off for dungeon completions. But Monk of the Open Hand as a chump blocker here works really well. I imagine they're going to cast something that will pump the Clever Lumimancer. Lumimancer. Clever Lumimancer. Yep. Also make their thing bigger. Ooh, that's spicy. That is very spicy. Ah. Give me a land. Let's go. Keep that neutered. Okay. It's my own fault for only running 22 lands in this deck. I assumed I could be greedy with my mana base because I can make treasures. Alright, where are they gonna pump? Where art thou gonna pump? Okay, so ideally an untapped land next turn to give me 2 dungeon triggers, which would allow me to lock down 2 of their creatures from attacking, is what I would like here. Come on. Okay. Bring the 1/1, sure. More lands. Jeez Louise. Alright. So I can't stop the creatures attacking. Scry one. Please. Not a land. Oh my goodness. Alright. I can make a treasure token again. Which I'm trying to figure out, is that the better long-term play? So I set up my son as a chump blocker for the Lumimancer. Yeah. Alright. Pick me a winner. Oh my goodness. Jeez. No lands for years. How many cards have I looked at? Okay, just 4. Well, this is their turn 5. They haven't missed a land drop. It's something I need to keep in mind. Alright. Yeah, block like that, block like that. Show me what you got. I'm assuming there's potentially another wild shape to transform. Yep. Trigger. Alright. So with that, I'm only taking 5 damage here. Oh, crap. Do they have more? Oh, charged. Oh my goodness, that is more. You know what? This is a glorious deck. I am happy I'm getting this kind of beat down. I'm punished by my own hubris, I guess, for not seeing another land in the deck for the top 12 cards. Seeing 2 lands. Oh, okay. Alright. So they're gonna have potentially more trample. What I can do... Okay, so I'm just banking on them not having access to more trample with this play. Oh, well, actually I'm dead to flyers, aren't I? Good game. I didn't stand a chance. Let's see how many lands are on top of my deck with a Scry 3. And then I will concede. Or, no, I'll let them just beat me down. No lands. Gosh. Okay. Oh, well, I get a Scry 6. Alright. I found 1 land. Spectacular. Hey MTG Dad 42. Glad you can be here watching. This is my like second day streaming here like this. So glad you can be here for the first time. And let's see, cheers. Good job, opponent. Well played. I like the deck. Alright. So right now I'm playing a blue-white Venture into the Dungeon tempo deck. Doing exclamation point deck. And show the deck list there if you ever want to check it out. It's definitely a work in progress. I'm seeing the flaws as I play more games. But it's a lot of fun, especially when it's able to go off. Drop out Luminarch Aspirant. Pump it up. So, Shambling Ghast again. Blue-black. I will definitely let you get in for one. I like my Luminarch Aspirant. Okay, so lots of ramp. Turn 3. Alright. Oh yeah, Monk class has been spectacular. Especially for longer games. I've actually been thinking about trying to throw it into like a blue-white control shell, more so than this kind of tempo deck, because the ability to reduce like the second spell cost is for both turns. So it has options for like counter, maybe like flash shenanigans too. All right, Gargoyle. Creating a treasure token. Keep my monk pumped. Luminarch Aspirant. Get in for 3. Go for life drain. I am curious about what the opponent is going for. Village Rites. Yep. More treasure production, more card draw. Alright, I'm excited. Got potentially 7 mana. I want to see what comes out here. Oh, it could actually just be Blood on the Snow too. That would hurt my board, but I think I'd still be fine because I have Grandmaster of Flowers in hand, and that would allow me to potentially keep going. But I also have 2 monk classes, which depends on what they do. Depending on what they do is how I'm going to figure out what I do next. Yep, Blood on the Snow. Yep, get back a Ghast. So because of that, I'm going to run out Grandmaster of Flowers. Stop the Ghast from attacking. Ooh. Alright. Combo? That is a combo. Draw 4, make 3 treasure tokens. It is really hard to play removal. I definitely, or it is really hard to play aggro in this format because of all the removal. That is true. It keeps it fair though. Like that last match, that was like a heavy aggro deck. I thought was like super cool. Green, white. Applying a lot of trample and stuff.
Come, walk with me.
But yeah, dealing with board wipes. Maybe this kind of deck needs like counter spells. I mean, I am in blue. The closest thing I do have is Divide by 0, which can disrupt it for a turn. I will take That trade.
I will set you
This
right.
tells me they're worried about my Grandmaster, so I'm gonna keep it up. Geez, yeah. No, counterspell. Well, that might be the cool thing about this format. I guess there's counterspells can deal with a lot of these board wipes. There's Disdainful Stroke in the format, which can deal with Doomscar. I can deal with Blood on the Snow. There's the flip land one that I see a lot of people. Oh yeah, the Pathway lands. Yep. They. Oh my goodness. I kind of wish the dual land situation was a little better, but it does definitely help for fixing mana in situations. That's for sure. Alright, hunt for specimen, double trigger. This deck is awesome. Oh, yeah, Jawari Dispute. Yep. Oh, as a counter? Yes, definitely. Oh yeah, like yeah, either you can turn it into a land when you need a land, or it's a counter spell for well yeah, it's a force spike. Okay. Another monk.
Come be a hero.
Yep, no, that's brilliant. I actually might just add that after this match. That is a great suggestion. Thank you. I mean, I think they'll probably have me. Well, maybe I can catch up again. Next turn, I should be able to get the final level on monk class, and from there, I might be able to build up card advantage. But it might be hard to come back from the mascot exhibition. Yep, they're going just for damage. They don't care about my Grandmaster anymore, which is very fair.
Look how talented my disciples are.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this Seagate Stormcaller deck is spectacular. All damage at my face. Okay. Jump block. And then they'll probably sacrifice a token to deal with my Grandmaster, or not, no. Jeez, this deck is value. This deck is just, wow, 10 cards in hand. I like this a lot. Yep.
Remember, justice always comes for evil.
So that makes me think I probably should have played that on blue to keep my lands even. That was a misplay on my part. I think if they attack all out, I'll probably just let them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They got their removal. Good game. Well played. Yeah. All right. Going right for that suggestion to add the just Jawari Dispute deck. Let's call it Dispute. Do I just not have it? I did miss out on magic for like I could be just misspelling it. Counter. Blue. There we go. Okay. Alright. What do I draw for this, though? I think I'll keep a singleton copy of Divide by Zero. It is my only, like, lesson card, or learn card in this deck, but I'm rarely using my lesson board anyways. They're just cards that are there. And actually, Reduced to Memory hasn't been very... It's been useful for one game earlier, but hasn't been useful since. Yeah, 2 Jawari Disruption. 2 Jawari disruptions. Alright. Let's see. So that way it's either a land if I need it to be, or a very nice counterspell. Kinda wanna make it 3, but I'm not sure what I'd want to drop. I'll try 2 for right now, and I will go from there and see what happens. Oh, no, I expect it to help a lot, actually. That was a great suggestion. I feel bad for myself for not thinking about it before. I missed out on Zendikar, the Magic 2021 core set, and Kaldheim, and like 9/10 of Strixhaven because I was finishing up my my bachelor's degree. So I prioritized school at that time over Magic, and now that I have my degree, I've gotten back into it. And all right, there it is. So yeah, worst case scenario, it's a land that'll just help me kind of build up my mana. Ooh, ramp. All right. From here, let's see. I will. So yeah, no, it's a win-win card. So that was definitely like a great suggestion. Enter's tapped, but it's another white source and I need it. And with that, I think I will run out Monk Glass so I can do 2 plays next turn. Probably Luminarch Aspirant and another 1T Malisun. Well, actually, no, I'm going to be able to get a treasure trigger. If Malisun doesn't die, but they're okay. Valakut Exploration. That was off card. Ooh, this alternate kind of art style is really cool. So get in for 2. I think I'm gonna push more for a very hard venture. Here instead of going Luminarch Aspirant to make this bigger. So I'm gonna go wide. Because I'm trying to think of what there are, I guess, oh, way back in yup. College. Oh, Shadowmoor? That was like that was the later half of Lorwyn, right? I got started with original Innistrad, and that's another reason I'm getting back into Magic right now, is because there's a new Innistrad set coming out, and I'm excited. 2 Innistrad sets, which I think has always been the case. There's Innistrad, first Innistrad block was Innistrad, let's see, I forgot the name of the second set that was like supplemental, but then there was Absent Restored for that whole block. And then Shadows over Innistrad. Yep. Oh, like the themes and stuff from the like Lorwyn, Shadowmoor sets always seemed very intriguing to me. It's like interesting kind of fairy tale, non-humanistic stuff, which I think we just got a counterpoint when they had Eldraine. But, well, no, there's no really any but to that. Eldraine was like fairy tales with humans, and it seems like Lorwyn was awesome fairy tale stuff without humans. And, alright, oh, yep. Getting 2 for 1. This deck builds up a lot of ramp. Heavy landfall. Alright. So get in with Nadar, get the temple trigger, drawing a card. Nope. Do not want to tap like that. I know you want to leave the Cave of the Frost Dragon untapped because it's a creature land. But that's not how I'm going to do it. No. I need to venture into more dungeons. Scoot Swarm. Which will make a ooh, yeah. The Scoot Swarms make more Scoot Swarms, which just make more Scoot Swarms. Oh my goodness, and if they play this, the emergent sequence, it's actually going to be kind of big. Yup. So I think as a 3-3, yep. Going wide with Scoot Swarms, dang. I probably should not have let them keep their Lotus Cobra out there. I should have bounced it back to kind of disrupt them last turn. Spectacular. All right. Pretty sure this is good game. I can bounce one. Get all my triggers going. I'll probably give this one flying and put all my counters on Nadar. Because that is kind of my best bet for, I think, getting out of this situation. Yeah, I'm not getting lethal there. So, scry 1. But that's the bottom. Yep. Target creature can't attack. I will not let you attack me with your mountain. But everything else is good. Good game, well played, no blocks. Oh, you're good. You're more than good. That's kind of what I expect, honestly. Like, that's how I view a lot of Twitch streams, as kind of, it's this awesome thing where it's kind of background entertainment you don't have to entirely, like, pay too much attention to. It's something to watch when you have the moments to, but when you need to kind of divert your attention to something else, you can just look over there and divert your attention where it's needed. So definitely no worries about that. Keep up the good work. At work. All right. I actually probably should have mulliganed that. That's on me getting distracted. But that's okay. I think this will make me look like a mono white deck. A very good impression of a mono white deck. Very, very much an impression of a mono white deck right now. Pathway. Definitely playing mono white at this point. They're gonna block, they're gonna Deadly Dispute, and create, yep. Probably create 2 treasures, yep. Prosperous Innkeeper. Just gonna keep it going. Oh yeah, they had 3 treasures for removal. I do wish this. I'm hoping Innistrad gives us some really cool dual lands. Trigger. Twitch. Liking. Alright. And still playing mono white. Oh, Professor Onyx.
The essence of love is in
So, they probably chose the non-land. There we go, blue source. They either take down Liliana to, well, they could also hit a removal spell, but they could block with everything. Jeez, I don't know what to do. Mono white is a really good deck. I just wish I had more white cards in hand to play with that.
Something useful.
Alright, getting in for one. So with this, I think I want to divide by 0. Oh, I kind of want to see what they do here. So I'll go to combat. I'll attack Liliana. Yep. Force that out. Let's divide by 0 Professor Onyx. Get environmental sciences. Get myself an Island. And pass it back. Run out Liliana, probably tick up 1.
If I won't be given a second chance, I'll make my own. Let's do it.
Getting in 3. Alright. Land. So Monk class as the first spell for the turn. Don't really mind taking another like 4 damage. I don't think I do. So I'm gonna bounce Professor Onyx back. Gonna try something potentially crazy next turn. See how it works out. Oh,
Really want it was going
I guess I'm not gonna try something potentially crazy next turn. Alright, late game. They've had open treasures for a while. Oh, geez, I could animate the Hall of Storm Giants. I could just animate that. I think I want to try to get myself back in. So, slow down the attackers and pass. What else? Oh, we got Lulth.
never thought I'd miss
Alright. Solid green-black control. Ooh, skeletal swarming. Nice. Yep, they're holding back because of my giant. Alright, top deck. Paladin class. Narc Aspirant. They probably haven't seen my fly, so I'm just waiting for maybe... Oh, actually, no, they got this. They definitely have this. They are so far ahead. They have so much removal. Good game. Well played. Oh, geez, that treasure value is real. All right. Keep running it though. Ugh. All right. So here. Yep. One team, Ali Sun. Ooh. Alright, Jawari Disruption. Gonna come in handy this time. I'm gonna stop whatever turn 3 play they do. Yep, I will let you do that for sure. 100%. Get in for one. Ramp to your heart's content. Get 2 venture triggers here. Scry 1. And then create a treasure token monk class. Alright. I like that. I'll be able to play that, and I can drop the gargoyle without even using my treasure token. Still have it available in case I need it. Searching for a basic forest. Yeah, I'll slow down the ramp. Play out monk class. Play out the gargoyle. Life drain. Complete the dungeon, draw a card. So that's one dungeon speedrun done. Gaining life. So I think I need to fix something on my stream overlay. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. Edit. There we go. All right, save. Hopefully that updated that well. All right, get back to combat. Get the 2 venturing triggers in. Paladin class seems really good here. Create another treasure token for more mana. And I will run out the Wanti Malisan because they appear to be mono green right now, but that could change at any minute. Yep, there's their other color. Quandrix Cultivator. Getting an untapped blue source. Alright, Paladin class. To make everything there cost a little bit more. Or 1 more if they try to cast something during my turn. Bounce that back. And get in for lethal. Well, I did dungeon my stuff. I feel bad for Izzard though, because I did disrupt their ramp. Well, that's what Magic is trying to do. Both players are playing to win, so it happens. Nothing to feel too bad about. Alright, Hawkmoon. So, Pathway lands, 2 monk classes, I go first. I want to risk it for the biscuit. Alright, so potentially the mono white aggro deck. And I am immediately punished. I secretly hope they just get in for 2 and boast. That's all I want. Please do that. Okay, that's not so bad. That does hurt a little. Alright. That. Make this on blue. My guess is they are going to play Skyclave Apparition next turn, so I'm going to run out the Eccentric Apprentice as a chump blocker. Like more lands. Pass. More untapped lands, I should say. Okay. Removal, yep. Then get in for 6. Run out Monk Class, run out Nadar. Great treasure token. Actually, it probably would have been better right there if I created a 1/1. That way I'd have an additional blocker. Because I think they're gonna use more removal to clear out my Nadar. I could be wrong on that. It's kind of a wait and see. Ah, congrats! No, yeah, that climb out of Platinum, that climb out of Diamond is rough. How many days are left in the season? I should look that up. Portable hole on my Monk class. Rip my Monk class. Give Nadar the ability to fly. Attack in. And draw a card. Alright. Yeah, it's a roller coaster. Oh my goodness. Oh, but congratulations. What deck were you piloting? Was it the red, white, Boros aggro you mentioned earlier? Alright. Go for Monk class. Bounce Redain. Kind of just force another tempo play out of them. Yeah, well, actually, what if they play it on the Protector Shield? Yep, Boros aggro. Do you have the list available? I'd definitely like to check it out. If you can share a link, potentially. I mean, I use like Stream Decker, but anything kind of works for me. If it's not too much trouble, either, too. If you're also at work, so no rush to for sharing the Boros aggro list. All right. Whew. Okay. That felt good. All right. So venturing. I'm gonna go back down the Lost Mine of Phandelver. To create a treasure token. with that, cast Skyclave. I don't think I even care about Redain. More concerned about their Usher. And then level up Paladin class. Dual classing. Being part Paladin, part Monk. And at this point, yeah, Jawari's Disruption is a solid land, I think. Because then I could like max out Paladin class if I don't draw anything else, or I can animate the Cave of the Frost Dragon, get in for a lot of damage with flyers. Alright, Luminarch Aspirant. That'll be an equalizer for sure. Okay. All of the Storm Giants. With that, I will opt into the Paladin class. Get in with Nadar, give it double strike. Give Redain -4. So that, to me, will just encourage them to chump block with Redain. Is what I'm hoping for. Or take the full damage too. And I get more venture triggers, so drawing a card. Island. And now I feel like going down the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So I think their out is like a Skyclave Apparition. Yep. Okay. Drawing another island. I am banking all on you, Cave of the Frost Dragon, and your ability to just fly. Skyclave, you're a chump blocker. As long as they don't have removal. Okay, phew. Oh wait, no, they still have Elite Spellbinder. Nuts. If I can... Oh, well, I need something that costs 2 mana. So I can still use the Cave of the Sky Dragon. This is becoming a very tricky game. Alright. Monk of the Open Hand as a chump blocker. Okay. Yeah, Cave of the Frost Dragon. Need to force this again. Alright. Run out. Chump blocking Monk of the Open Hand to hopefully kind of keep me alive. Okay. Oh, phew. Had me on the edge, opponent. Good game. Well played. Ooh. Portable Hole's another like consideration. Well, I don't know. I think if I like could have like a best of 3 sideboard, I would probably put Portable Holes in there. Definitely for these aggro decks, or I'd main deck it so I could set it out if I was going against more of the like value control stuff. Because with Deadly Dispute and Village Rites both in the format, the sacrificing of the Shambling Gas doesn't make it feel very good. I will block your biggest things, easy peasy. Ooh, actually I can do it like this. Wait, okay, no, just a 1/1 Light Warrior, cool. Yep, good game. Well played, Hawkmoon. Solid white aggro. Ooh, mythic card. Drana, the last Blood Chief. I am so excited for Innistrad. Alright. Ooh. This feels like a fun hand with the ideal Jawari disruption kind of set up for whatever their turn 2 play is. Yeah. They got removal for it. I'm okay with that. I'll disrupt their turn 3 play this time, I promise. Ooh, they were even playing around the disruption. That is some nice spice. Lost Mine of Fandelver. I am content with the amount of lands I have right now. I need more action. I need more things to do. I need stuff. I need Islands. Maybe I would. Alright. So 3 mana. Okay. Paladin class. Do I get my Paladin class? Aha! You're trying to divide by 0? I say no. Create a treasure token. And pass it back. That did definitely just leave the door open for other kinds of removal. Shambling Ghast. Wonder what kind of Sultai deck this is. I mean, well, Sultai Snow, obviously, because snow stuff. Could run out my Planeswalker. But I feel kind of comfortable going up on Paladin class, getting in for 4, venturing further into the dungeon. Go for some life drain. Because alright. Yeah, they are on the defensive. Alright, go to combat. So if they don't have proper removal for this, alright. This puts them on a turn 2 clock. Or, well, a 1 turn clock now, I guess. Run out Grandmaster as my backup plan. Is this Saw It Coming? Deadly Dispute, alright. Oh, yeah, that's right. Casting spells during my turn costs more for them. Good old Paladin class.
Strive for goodness and dispense justice to the wicked.
Okay.
Take a moment to consider your actions.
So I have a very balanced amount of threats. I've got solid removal set up in my... Ooh, that's like their 3rd Faceless Haven. But then, let's see. I'm imagining it would be Alron's Epiphany. Yep, there it is. Give them an extra turn. Grandmaster of Flowers can't attack until my next turn. Keeping that in check. I do wish it could target, I guess, permanents. Because I would like to shut down... Well, yeah, it's targeting very specific creatures. I would like to just not have to worry about being attacked by a creature land. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. Ooh, alright, another one. So they're definitely going off here with chaining Alaron's epiphanies. Trying to find an answer, I'm assuming, for the Malice Sun. Oh, awesome, there's the deck list. Sweet. Showdown of the Scalds. Oh, yeah. Yep, to kind of give you more, like, more card draw, more stuff when you run out of gas. Solid lesson board. Have you thought about introduction to Annihilation just for like an unconditional removal? But then again, you probably play this deck a lot more than I do, so. And probably have been playing in the standard format longer than I have as of late. 4 Paladin class probably makes this also pretty great against control variants.
There is always more to learn.
I'd imagine. Okay. So, what do I do here? Monk class. Looks solid to me. I mean, I guess the concern would be you'd want maybe more Caves of the Frost Dragon or Fury Column Snarl. But that still seems pretty good to me for mana base. Maybe run 1 or 2 dual Snowlands would be my other suggestion, but then again, I don't know. I'd have to play the deck, and it's an aggro deck. You don't want these lands coming into play tapped. That's for sure. All right. Team of Annihilation. Good game, well played. Yeah, lessons are pretty meh. Yep, that's true. Getting environmental sciences to get your red source. And then, yeah, definitely additional spells to help pump the team. Or, yeah, expanded anatomy. Alright. And then, of course, everybody needs a single-pin copy of Mascot Exhibition, because you never know when you get to that point of the game. But yeah, no, Showdown of the Scalds, I really like that inclusion. Oh, and Loyal Warhound, too. Yeah, keep you up on, like, mana advantage, thin out the deck. Oh, yeah, Paladin class, spectacular. Yep. I mean, I'm only running, I guess, a couple in here. Which maybe I should try to... Maybe this deck wants to be a different deck than it currently is. And that can probably be said about all decks. Fire of Heroes. Black, white. What are you up to, opponent? Skyclave to eat my monk class. That is very fair. And yeah, the levels on Paladin class are where it's a Anthem, and then also giving that one particular creature double strike. Alright, I just need to find... I think I can get away with 1, but not 2. I need to find action to do more stuff. I did! It's definitely an astute observation. It is a combination of 2 decks. Dang. 3 Skyclave apparitions. I don't know if I'm ready to deal with that. It makes me glad I did get in with my monk, though, when I did. Yeah, and I'm definitely thinking about maybe making a blue-white control shell. And, well, if the mana was better right now, I could definitely see going into an Esper, blue-white-black kind of Venture Dungeon deck. Because a lot of the other good enablers are in black with these colors. Enablers and payoffs. No attack. I probably could have Jawari disruptioned that professor. But I am gonna fine. I'm okay with this. So they're definitely playing this like a black-white control deck then. Spirit or core synergy? Cleric? Is this secretly a cleric deck? So it is a cleric. All right. So black, white clerics. Make my Jawari disruption cost 2 more. I have a 4 mana force spike in my hand. You have to always be aware of. I need a general card advantage more than anything else. Running out. Oh, Paladin class would enable me to. So, let's see. I mean, yeah, right now that is just a blocker. Yeah. For all I know, I could just hit a top deck land, so I think I'll keep the Paladin class where it is. Oh, this is a very, very disruptive cleric deck. Well, Elite Spellminder is a cleric. Oh, geez, that is beautiful. That is just excellent. I definitely don't feel bad about losing this match. Not one bit. Like, right now, my only hope is to... Well, even then, this doesn't do it. Good game, well played. Guess I could always play that as a land. Just finish me. Put me out of my misery. Oh, but this is interesting synergy for sure. I mean, just built-in kind of future disruption. Probably... Yeah, no, it definitely probably wouldn't do so well against control. That's always hard to know until you're in there in the moment. I think I'll only play like a couple more games, and then I'll call it for this live stream. Probably 2 or 3, just depending on how I'm feeling. Solid keep. Turn 1 monk. Turn 2. Turn 3 for 2 scries. If I'm not disrupted, but I imagine I'll be disrupted. Or potentially get 2 venture triggers, run that out for more potential double venture triggers. Nah, I'm gonna live. Double monk. Double monk tempo. Valky, I am so glad the card I want to play next turn is on the top of my deck now. Oh, their wolf's happy about that. Alright. Run out Nadar. Great treasure token. I am willing to trade this monk on the ground. I'll do some life drain. Every little bit of life matters. So, depending on like what kind of disruption they have, I know Power Word Kill probably doesn't affect Nadar, but trying to think of what else they could. Oh, just Deadly Dispute. Okay, they're gonna let me. They're gonna let me do my stuff. Oh. Draw a card. I could have pumped those up a lot more. Kind of just hoping for non-removal. Okay, Goldspan. Yeah, sorry, Viscardi. That was probably one of the most like ideal draws this deck can have. Well, I'm not sure about how to feel about the like sacrificing Valky play there. To be fair, it didn't. Probably could have been done to. Well, done during my turn to kind of prevent some more damage from my ground creatures. Alright, I'll try this turn 1 monk. Turn 2 Yuan Ti with Luminarch Aspirants. Ooh. That is a spell that can be anything. Oh. Yikes. See if they'll let me venture. Here. Nope, poison the cup. Alright, cool. They hit their lands. We're gonna play Magic. That was what I was concerned about, that we wouldn't be able to play Magic. Alright, hit their second color source too. Skullport Merchant, yep. Alright. So next I'm going to create a treasure token. In the turn. I'm definitely kind of expressing that I have maybe something to do with that move. Because my concern is, I guess, another Goldspan Dragon. Like, having them drop that on their turn 4. Yeah. Your Reclusive Painter is good. Okay. Still holding up Jawari's Disruption. Lion Monk. Show me what you got. Frostbite'll work. Do some life drain. And they're definitely playing around Jawari's disruption, so I'll let them have their dragon, because I have the Grandmaster of Flowers now. One of the cool things about the Grandmaster of Flowers is it can shut that down right quick. Oh, thank you for the follow, MTG Dad. Alright. So, they're definitely restricted. Oh, of course. I'm glad I could like help provide a little bit of kind of enjoyment for your morning, or maybe after, or I don't know what time zone you're in. For me, it's early morning Mountain Time. Let's see. All right. So with that, I think I do run out my Grandmaster of Flowers. I kind of put Valky into timeout.
To thwart evil, or more, consider the evil within yourself.
Get Nadar trigger. They could have something with a double block, but well, if they have anything, it would be a Frostbite, and they probably would have used it before I did what I just did. Yeah, just blocking to prevent the damage. That's fair. Get Luminarch Aspirant out of my hand. Eastern Standard Time, so right now it's probably like noon for you. What's it like in the future? That's my terrible go-to joke. For my friends that live in different time zones. How are things in the past? What's it like in the future? Hot. It is very hot. Oh my goodness. It is just hot everywhere right now, it feels like. Where? Oh, Luminarch Aspirant with the Valky is probably a really good long-term play. Well, because it builds up counters. +1/+1 counters. So... on that note... I feel like going for the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I haven't completed one of these yet, and I think I can. Alright.
Stay your hand.
So with this, I think I'll divide my counters evenly. Oh. Well, I just did that wrong. I misplaced my triggers. So I'll just get in for 7 and not venture into the dungeon. Well, I could have still attacked with Nadar. I'm making lots of misplays. That's probably why I want to aim to call it. Well, I mean, unless they have something like Blood on the Snow with another land next turn, I think I got this locked up. But it's always hard to say. I mean, Magic, you never know what's going to happen. I don't know the entirety of this awesome kind of standard 2022 format. Do they have 2 of those? Oh, they're getting rid of my ability to make more, like, flyers fly. Kind of thing. I think is the logic behind that. Because then I could do the same thing with Luminarch Aspirant. Yep, they're just eliminating my, like, evasion so they can still block. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright. With that, though... put that in the timeout.
Peace, my
Give myself a quick scry. And that land hasn't been working out for me. But it probably would be great in a control shell, I'd imagine. Okay, so even if they do get Blood on the Snow now, next turn I activate my Grandmaster. Ooh, Loth. Alright, yeah, that'll make enough blockers for them to keep going. Oh, wait. No, they're one short. Because I ultimate, or I reach the kind of 7 loyalty to turn Grandmaster of Flowers into Bahamut, the flying dragon of Hit Very Hard. So with that, I'm just not gonna like not gonna make this longer than it has to be. Just gonna keep whatever I find or just bottom everything there. Good game, Kiwi. Well played. I'm curious about this red-black kind of control variant. For sure. Alright, so that'll do it for me. I need to walk away, take a break. I had a lot of fun with the deck when it was going off. MTG Dad 42, thank you again for the suggestion for Jawari Disruption. I actually think after playing this, I might maybe want to like add maybe more of it, but also take this kind of. You're right. This is 2 different decks that were brought together, that are trying to do different things. So and it can work really well, but usually when like one side of it leans more so than the other, I feel no, maybe. Grandmaster of the Flowers is definitely like my favorite new Planeswalker from the set. Definitely an ideal like kind of tempo thing. But anyways, I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. I'm gonna bounce. Thank you again for watching, and I'll try to figure out myself a schedule as I get my life more figured out. Goodbye.